We're planning to achieve financial independence in 2024. In order to do that, we've had to take a real hard look at our finances and decide if there's miscellaneous things that we can cut out. We have done this to the tune of about $5,000 a year. Stick around and we'll let you know the 9 things that we've cut from our lives in order to achieve $5,000 worth of savings.
More than $5,000 per year. We couldn't believe it when we saw for the first time. There was no magic at all. All that we did was tracking our numbers every single month. And one day we sat together and we thought, what are some of the things that we can cut? We wanted to achieve financial independence. That's the main reason. And everything that we can do to make more money, to save money and to invest money, we are doing now. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jean.
And I'm Christine.
We are a Canadian couple living in Toronto, and this is the channel that I have been sharing our journey to financial independence. On today's video, we'll be sharing with you the 9 items that we basically remove from our lives, and as a result, we are able to save money. And with this money that we are saving, we are investing.
All right, so the first item that we have been saving money on is something that I probably am guilty of. This one was mine. I had joined a wine of the month club. So $60 a month was being spent on 2 bottles of wine that were conveniently delivered to my doorstep. And it was great. This wine wasn't normally found in our local LCBO or liquor store. So I thought it was a great deal, right? Like, you're spending $60, you get these 2 wines that you're never going to get to sample unless you go to the winery itself. But when we sat down and looked at it, $60 a month really added up. It added up to the tune of $720 a year for 24 bottles of wine. Those are expensive bottles of wine when you think about it. So now we make our own wine, we bottle it, and we get 30 bottles of wine for $100. So yeah. It's a way better deal.
Yeah, we removed the subscription, but we keep drinking wine, and we are not gonna
We're not stopping that. Number 2.
Yep, it's you.
Oh, number 2 is me too. So again, not saying that a gym membership is something you can cut. That's something that some people talk about cutting out of their lives. We don't advocate for that. I think you should still keep a gym membership in your life. However, maybe it's the type of gym that you need to look at and scale back on. And that was my case. I was spending $120 a month on a boxing gym membership. At the beginning, I went every day. I was using it 5 days a week, every week. And then it was 3 days a week, 2 days a week, every other week. And then I wasn't really going that much at all, but I was still spending the $120 a month, which worked out to $1,440 a year that I was spending on this overpriced gym membership when I could just be going to the gym up the street for $20 a month.
If that.
Yeah, right. If that. There's a lot of discount gyms out there, right? Without the frills and bells and whistles and stuff. So, gone. Number 3.
Gone for good. Number 3, it's also gone for good, which is the yearly subscription of Amazon Prime. We still use Amazon not every day to buy things that we don't need. And by the way, we are getting rid of things right now because in 2024 we are gonna move with 2 luggage, maybe 1 luggage.
2.
But either way, Amazon Prime, like the subscription that we have, we thought, well, as long as I am able to plan for the things that I wanted to buy, it doesn't matter, it's gonna take 3 days or 4 days or even a week. In removing the Amazon Prime, I guess it was around...
It was $80 a year.
Around $80 per year.
Yeah, and I think we were buying a lot more stuff online that we didn't really need. And that stuff was generally a bit more overpriced, actually, than we would find it in the stores. Yeah. So gone is the yearly membership, but also the additional spend that we were out of pocket.
Yeah.
So number 4 are the number of streaming services that we had been subscribed to. Bunch of them. Netflix, Spotify, Crave, Fire Stick. We have another streaming service that we use, plus cable TV. And there's any number of them. There's Apple TV, Disney TV, that you could potentially be subscribed to. We weren't, but still, in total, we were spending with our cable bill about $130 a month on streaming services when we watched TV for maybe an hour, maybe two. So we really took a hard look at what we would need for our TV needs, and we came out to about $20 a month. We have two streaming services, one that allows this guy to watch his Brazilian soccer games. So when Sao Paulo is playing, it's a lot more than an hour that we watch. But anyways, we're down to $20 a month from $130. That $130 a month was costing us $1,560 a year.
Quite a lot, right? So when you start thinking about those things, you never realize the amount. Maybe it's like 10 or 15 or 20, but multiply by 12 and then you're gonna see the difference that it does make.
Adds up fast.
It does. Another one is car wash. That's on me. I like my car clean, inside and outside. And we bought like an yearly package to get the car washed. And then we realized, you know what, why am I buying that? We still go to the car washes, don't get us wrong, but not to the same frequency that I was going before, which honestly doesn't make any sense, right? We were able to save around $32 per month, which it ends up to more than almost $390 per year, and we don't have that anymore. So when it's, especially during winter time, we go, but summertime, I am the one who has to go outside and clean two cars. Maybe this
I don't really care about mine. The rain washes mine, but he's
he's
a whole other game here.
It is. This might be another This might be another service that I can offer. Which
you go around and wash your neighbor's cars.
Exactly, it'll be great.
Side hustle number, I don't know.
If you have not seen our side hustles before, I'm gonna link up here a playlist where you can see how we are doing with side hustles so far.
Yeah. So another car-related expense that we ended up cutting out was CAA. Now, roadside assistance is important, but what we had failed to realize is that we had 3 different places that we were receiving roadside assistance, 2 of which weren't costing us any money, and the third one, CAA, was costing us $120 a year. So Jean still had roadside assistance with his vehicle. It was under the 5-year warranty, and we also had roadside assistance through a credit card that we held. So we were literally just paying $120 a year for nothing. We were already covered for roadside assistance. So just paying attention to what we were already covered for saved us $120 a year.
Number 7 is lynda.com. If you have not heard of lynda.com, you might have heard of LinkedIn Learning. So this is an online service. It's like a library of a catalog of online courses that you can subscribe to. And as a result, we have a bunch of different courses in so many areas. As long as you are a member, you do have access to those courses. It might be courses related to marketing. If you want to learn Excel, if you want to learn Microsoft Word, if you want to learn programming, you name it, you have a library of online courses available to you. Until I realized there is a partnership between the Toronto Public Library and LinkedIn Learning. All that I had to do is use my library card and my PIN number. So once I key in on the website, I am able to access the same content for free. It was initially around $23 or $24 per month, that at the end of the year it was costing us around $276.
Another one related to the library, I was a big advocate of buying books. I love to hold them. I love to wander around the bookstore and buy them and spend hours trying to shop for new books. And I was spending probably, on average, about $30 a month on brand new books. That added up real quick to the tune of $360 a year. Not only did it add up monetarily, but it also added up in clutter. We had a lot of books around this house, and I ended up just giving them away. So I was buying them, and yeah, it was great to hold them and read them, but at the end of the day, I was just turning around and giving them away. So recently, again, back to the library. So if I want to hold a book, I order it, I go pick it up, I read it, and I return it. Or ebooks.
Better yet, ebooks.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm switching over to ebooks. It's going to be better for traveling, and we have less clutter around the house.
Dry clean. Who likes to iron? It might seem crazy, but I like my clothes ironed, and that's what we were doing before, right? We were using the dry cleaning services, and as a result, we were paying around like $600 per year with all the trips kind of back and forth. We still use the service, not to the same amount that we had anymore.
Still have clothes that need to go, but very rarely, because now we just take the extra time to either steam them or iron them ourselves.
Yeah.
And $600 is a lot of money. And so in total, when we added that all up, we were actually really shocked. It came out to $5,539 that we were just spending on convenience and mindless spending, really.
Yeah.
So when you really buckle down and you take a look and you track what you're spending, it's pretty amazing where you can actually come up with extra cash.
In our case, we can live without those items, but it might not be the case with you, which is totally okay. All that we have to do is prioritize what it's important or not. When we realize, holy crap, it's more $5,000, if you remove all of the subscriptions that we did mention today, we are basically paying for your TFSA in a yearly basis, right? So only removing not 9 items of your account, you basically have the money to
invest
and contribute to your TFSA or any other account, or even the RSP.
Yeah. So just before we wrap up today's video, we'd like to say hello to
Virna.
Virna's here in the HGTA, I guess. She's in Hamilton. So we just want to say thank you. We appreciate all of your lovely comments and your support. So we hope you're having a great week. We hope all of you found some value in today's video. Like Cheyenne said, all of these might not even apply to you, but there could be other ones within your own life. All it takes is a little bit of tracking and a little bit of thought to see what you might be able to get rid of to earn a little bit, or not earn, but save a little bit of extra money.
Exactly. Use the comments below. Share with us what is one item that comes to your mind when you say, holy crap, I have to get rid of this. Which item is that?
Yeah. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Take care. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye. Get it? Grab it, girl. The last one. On the weekends? Why are you doing it?
I'm breathing.
Oh, okay.